Hello. How's your night going?
You're expecting the usual sweet embrace when, reality hits. Embrace this new phase. Starting at age 9, ask their doctor about...
I can't wait until I get my tiny house. It's going to be the perfect size for me.
I was going up the stairs and I saw that my dog had a corn on the cob. He stole it and I was like,
hey, I feel like I've been waiting a really long time to tell you this is the weekend. I'm going back to my tiny house. But this video is not about that either. Unfortunately, life is lifing, and I have a couple of medical issues I need to get taken care of. And unfortunately, it's delaying the process once again. So let me try to kind of go in order. There's a couple of different things going on.
I want to turn the air conditioner on, but I like the fresh air.
Video about my melanoma that while I was counting down my last weeks in Florida, I thought, let me get all my annual medical work done, blood work, mammogram, dermatology.
Hello, how are you?
All that kind of stuff. The doctor also ordered a CAT scan of my abdomen because I've been having kind of like intermittent bleeding on and off. So we wanted to kind of see what that was about. Sorry, TMI, but that's what's happening. So anyway, so I went to the doctor. They gave me this order for the mammogram.
How are you today?
CAT scan. I went home and scheduled to have those done about 2 weeks later because they were going to need a prior authorization. So we were scheduled to have
Pink and blue.
July 30th. I found out the night before when the imaging center called and said, we can't do the CAT scan.
It's night here. There's nothing to do. Just sitting at home.
Prior authorization. So as you can imagine, I was like not happy. I'm like, all right, let's just do the mammogram and we'll try to get the CAT scan figured out. So you know how it is. I know I'm not the only one to go through this. Back and forth between the insurance company, the doctor's office. The insurance company said it didn't get approved because the paperwork they requested from the doctor's office never got sent in. They requested that 2 weeks prior and never got sent in. So I called the doctor's office.
Tomorrow, I don't know.
Like, you know, I had this scheduled. You knew I was on a time frame because they knew I was planning to move and it couldn't get done. Called them a couple times, nobody got back to me.
I need to do an update video on the property cleanup.
Went to the dermatologist.
We're on our 5th
Biopsied a couple of things.
dumpster.
Ended up calling me back saying that one of my arm was melanoma, and that needed to be taken care of, and that I'd have to wait 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Get the stitches in. Okay.
What's your question, Destiny?
You know all that. Just bringing everybody up to speed. So I was kind of like, oh my gosh, it's like putting it off again. I have to wait 2 weeks to get the stitches out, but whatever. So that's putting me to like mid-August now. So I went in, had the melanoma removed. I posted that on my last video.
My mama.
Asking me if I have any before pictures. I guess I'll try to post one here. I mean, I have one little before picture that was, it's not the greatest picture. It's taken off of printed from the computer, and it's got the doctor's markings on it, but because the spot was so small and the scar ended up so big, people were asking for before pictures. So I'll try to see if I can put that into this video. So anyway, got the melanoma removed, had the mammogram done.
Oh, dang.
I told you guys in the last video everything was fine. I believed everything was fine because I didn't hear back. However, after that, I came to discover, I got a notification from the radiology center that my mammogram was abnormal, that they needed additional testing as well as an ultrasound. So, okay, so I called the doctor's office to get that all set up. They call me back. I'm able to pick up that paperwork right away. Called to set up the mammogram with the ultrasound. Get it set up for next week, the 19th. Okay, once that's done, I'll leave after that.
Yeah, we have. We
Next
really
day,
have.
I got a confirmation letter. They had me set up in
The past week I've been
the
kind
wrong
of down
city,
though.
over an hour away, 7 o'clock in the morning.
I'm doing okay. How are you? I don't need 2 seats. I'm not that fat, stupid fuck. And I ain't going anywhere to see you. It is very hot in Oklahoma. Do I look like I care, Noel? No, I don't. Sugar, stop! Dang, young Gonzo, where have you been? You too. She don't sense danger. She wants outside to go chase whoever's walking. She wants to go chase the cats, and I'm not letting her chase the cats because it takes forever to get her back in here. No, never. And I never will. The only place I'll travel to is Mexico. Or Brazil or somewhere like that. Not the Middle East. Why would I go to the Middle East? Where women have no rights? No, thank you.
Recently, I gave myself a YouTube challenge. Upload.
No, that's okay. I don't have the energy for that.
Keep them short, keep them simple, and just have fun with it. The goal was to find my audience, but what I found was myself. I only got to day 8 of the challenge, but I had so much fun. I laughed, I made silly videos, I stopped trying to make everything perfect. And everybody loved it. And it reminded me that I've got such a wonderful, loyal audience. People who are always watching my videos, encouraging me, and thinking, what's Karen been up to this week? But the challenge also confirmed something else. It confirmed that after 6 years of being on YouTube, I'm still making videos for that same handful of people. But instead of feeling disappointed, I felt enlightened. In the beginning, the video captured my life. Eventually, it interrupted it. A half hour of fun became 2 hours of work because I was constantly moving cameras, filming B-roll, adjusting everything just to make it look perfect for the YouTube video camera. Somewhere along the way, I stopped capturing my life and started creating content. About 5 months ago, I developed severe tendinosis. The pain was intense and unrelenting and stopped me doing all the
Hi
things
from
that I
Oklahoma.
loved the most. It also took a
No,
toll
there's
on my
not.
mental health. I became isolated, I lost my confidence, and I grieved the life that I had temporarily lost. As one of the few things
No, there's not. Yes, you're seeing things. You're hallucinating. Wait, Tyson just closed down? Dang. Hi, how are you? No, I do not. How are you doing? Thank you. Bye, real Albastros.
New Snackables by Lunchables. Made with natural cheese. New Snackables by Lunchables.
What is it that moves us? Success? The fear of failure?
Has anybody seen the end of Oak Street?
because the UK never really felt like home. I thought I found that place in Portugal. I've got a raw piece of land that I've been trying to build up and make into a homestead one day. But you've also probably noticed that there was no new videos in over a year, and the last video from Portugal was nearly 2 years ago. And the reason for that is because my life has flipped upside down in the last year, and let me tell you why. In order to do that, I have to go back in time to 2023, a year after I bought the land in Portugal. Everything was going great. I went there to do some maintenance, and something happened whilst I was there. And one morning I woke up and I couldn't feel my body waist downwards. This is gonna be a hard video. I could still walk, but I couldn't feel anything if I touched my legs. And that was a little bit concerning.
What are y'all up to tonight?
Numbness slash pins and needles slash tingliness slash I don't know what. It kind of all went downhill from then. That year I had those pins and needles slash numbness traveling up and down my body, and I was very lucky not to have it go onto my face. It went as far as my shoulders. All the way
Excuse
to my
me.
feet.
Where are you from?
And it would travel up and down.
I'm from Oklahoma. I'll be 39 next month.
Well, it stayed. It didn't travel anymore or any further. I went to the doctors with this. However, they couldn't really help me with much. They sent me for some tests, which had a massive waiting list. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for, but it was a very long time. It was such a long time that I've actually started gaining more symptoms every few months. Every few months, something new would be happening. A year later, a month before we were supposed to go to Portugal for a whole 4 months.
You used to be 39.
I started having vertigo. The vertigo has finally stopped, but it did last for 3 weeks. I was in Portugal in a hot summer's heat because it was August, coming up to September, doing all the gardening. However, I was so weak. I was so weak, I could barely do anything. Sleep wasn't
Do you like
helping,
documentaries?
resting wasn't helping, nothing really was
I love
helping.
documentaries.
And that's also the time my memory started going. And memory is a massive one now for me, to the point where I have a cheat sheet of the timeline of when and how things were happening, because I think that was sort of a traumatic experience.
That's cool.
I don't have much memory of it. As you can imagine, I was very scared at that time because I had no idea what was going on. And because the symptoms were so varied, at one time I had pins and needles and numbness, and another time I had vertigo.
I wish I could lay in the hammock outside.
Link the two together at all. I didn't even think that they were linked at all. Just did not cross my mind. And the memory issues, lack of focusing, well, I just thought that was me. Jumping to the last time I was in Portugal, which was the end of 2024, 2 years ago. I've got goosebumps thinking about the fact that
Because I don't have any trees to put it in, and I have no ropes to tie it to the tree.
my home, or what was meant to be a home. The last time I was in Portugal,
Shut up.
2024,
That's not even funny.
something happened. And now I can link it very well to what caused it. That day I've been grafting all day. It was super hot that day. It was cloudy, just like it is today. There was no sun, but it was very humid and warm.
God has blessed me.
The next
Thank you.
morning I woke up and I couldn't feel the left side of my body, all the way from my shoulder to my toes. That I could link to the pins and needles because it was a very similar sensation. Moving on to 2025, which has only been last year, I had a new symptom every month: January, February, March, April. There was something happening every month, and every month
Thinking about what I need to get done.
to my doctors, telling them
Oklahoma.
something is happening, something is wrong. I don't know what it is, but please, just help. Send me somewhere, do some tests. I can't carry on like this. And the reason I felt so hopeless was because my limbs stopped working. I remember there was a day at work where I made myself
New York,
coffee
that's
and
cool.
I couldn't take it to my
Yes,
desk
every day is a
because
blessing.
10 feet apart from the kitchen. I spilled half of that mug within that 10-foot radius. I started falling onto the wall. My left foot would not move. It was as if I was dragging my left foot everywhere I went. And it
The
started
weekend,
worse
it was
and
okay.
worse, to the point where if I wanted to go on a walk with somebody, I would
No, I'm not gonna
lean
end streaming. If
my
you don't
arm
like it,
and I
block
would
me.
put my entire body weight on them as I was moving my left leg because I couldn't pick it up. It was as if I'd lost all the muscles in my entire leg. Thinking about it now. 2020.
It's funny to me that people think that I'm gonna end the stream just because you don't want to find me on the when you scroll. I'm not gonna stop streaming because you find me. You're ignorant if you think that you're gonna make me stop streaming.
There was a time where I was losing hope day by day, and I just remember thinking, I need to see a doctor. I need to go to a hospital. But all of my symptoms were inside, if that makes sense.
Maybe nothing you're interested in, but who cares? Like, seriously, block me.
Keep in touch with my body. It felt like I needed desperate medical help, but I couldn't show them any symptoms. It's not like I had a cut or I was bleeding
I went to see the end of Oak Street today. It was a really good movie. Have you seen it?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
It was a really intense movie.
Because I couldn't show my symptoms physically to anybody, I started questioning my sanity. Was I making this up? Was I making myself not be able to walk? Did that vertigo?
Not really. I'll set with whoever likes to fish, but I'm not fishing.
Is something actually wrong with me? Or am I making all of this up?
I liked the Spider-Man movie. I thought it was good.
That's when my eyesight went. I can't remember in which eye. But it was as if
It's going okay. How's your night going?
there was just spots of darkness/extreme blur. It's very hard to describe these sort of eye issues that I've been having. It was as if there was blurry spots that were moving, but they were so blurry that they were almost discolorated, like grey, black, burnt out spots. Again, I did not know what was going on. Was I linking the eyesight issues to my left leg not working? Not really, because what an eye has got to do with a foot, or a knee, or a hip. I don't know, because I couldn't tell which part of my leg had the issue. It was just the whole
Oh, I'm
leg,
sorry.
from my hip all the way to my toes. Which sounds
I hope it gets better.
a whole leg, surely there's got to be a certain point on that leg that just stopped working, not the whole leg. And an eye? And the vertigo? How do I connect those? I still have a huge list.
Thank God they take over my computer and just start talking. Who starts talking? Hi, Tori.
CVS Epic Beauty Sale is on.
Hi, Esther.
$10 off when you spend $30 on makeup, skincare, personal care, and
How are you doing?
all the epic deals with extra care in store or online. The Epic Beauty Sale. Save now through August 29th. Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also
How's everybody doing tonight?
Looking for a place that I wanted to call home. Because the UK never really felt like home.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Corn Dog Core.
I've got it
If you're not enjoying
that I've been trying
just talking to me and
making to a
getting answers, then I don't know what to tell you.
also probably noticed
It's late at night. There's really nothing I can do right now.
and the last video from Portugal was nearly 2 years ago. And the reason for that is because my life has flipped. The sort of eye issues that I've been having, it was as if
Yeah, I have 2 dogs.
blurry, really, because what an eye's got to do with a foot or a knee or a hip dream. Following months and years from my symptoms getting worse and worse, I decided to try my hand at private healthcare. And because I couldn't afford this in the UK, I decided to temporarily move Poland. Or I thought it would be temporarily anyway. After just a week in Poland, I had several MRIs and a private consultation with a neurologist. When I went to see the neurologist, she told me, "You are going to leave this office right now and you are going to admission yourself into the emergency room."
My dog has to be stuck up my ass every second of every day. She goes everywhere I go. If I go to the bathroom, she follows after me. If I walk to the bed, she follows to the bed. If I walk to the chair, she follows to the chair.
If I'll be there for a day, a 2, a week, a month. And luckily, just after a week in the hospital and multiple tests and a lumbar puncture, I have been diagnosed with an untreatable autoimmune disease called multiple sclerosis. As you can imagine, this news has flipped my life upside down. There was a whole grieving process after my diagnosis. After all, I've been trying to start a family for the past few years, unsuccessfully, and I was questioning my strength and ability. Whether I should still
Whew. It's getting hot. I need to turn on the air conditioner.
and whether I'll be capable of in the future to have children.
I'm awake, Popeye.
I was questioning my life choices, my life plans, homesteading, farming, gardening. Is that something I can still do? Is that something I still want to do? Is that something I will be able to do in 5 years' time? Nobody could answer these because multiple sclerosis
Oh, my hands are hurting.
differently on everybody, and everybody has different symptoms. Something I didn't realize, and you might not realize either, is that MS.
It's gotten really hot.
Your ability
Really,
to
really hot. I haven't paid attention to the
think, to focus.
numbers, but it's been really hot.
I started questioning whether Portugal is the right place for me
Aw,
to settle down in.
mine's
What
roses.
gave me strength
My grandma's roses.
is being surrounded by friends and family. People so thoughtful and helpful.
No.
This strength I've gained because of all the help that I have received made me realize
Mountains with a blue
that
sky. That's nice.
this might be the place I should be at, and that the dream of homesteading shouldn't stay a dream, and that I should try it at least and see where I get in 5 or 10 years' time. It's now been over a year from my diagnosis, and times are still hard. But if it wasn't for my loving husband, who's always there to pick me up, physically and mentally,
I don't work a regular job right now.
doing so well, and I am doing really well. But so
My health has gone downhill.
it still feels fresh,
I'm not able to work a regular job.
and it still feels very emotional. And as much as I want to say that I've already processed it and I agree the whole process, some parts of me maybe still haven't accepted it, because if they had, I wouldn't be getting so emotional, I suppose. Whilst living in Poland, I've been residing in Gdynia, which is a city in the north of Poland by the Baltic Sea, which I don't know if you can see, but that's the sea right behind me. It's very cloudy today, but I'm very lucky to be just a short walk away
Oh, my back.
by the beach. And even on a day,
Not really.
it feels amazing to just be able to come out and sit here.
I'm watching a woman talk about her multiple sclerosis that she found out she had.
Maybe this homestead thing isn't just a dream. See you next week.
No, I'm actually not. When I'm at home, yeah, because I live in a fucking tiny trailer. Once I get my tiny house, though, I have a big old yard. I'll have open big old yard. I do work out. Not when I'm on camera, no. But the way I work out is I go to Walmart. I'll walk around Walmart for a while. I will go to the mall. I'll walk around the mall for a while with my kid. My kid and her boyfriend. I go to the park with my daughter. I go swimming. Literally today what I had was a burrito. And 2 pickled sausages that were small. Too bad. Yes. I'm on a lot of medication.
Oh my god, this is so overgrown. That was like taller than me.
We are Kinga and Marci, and we are on a journey to build a slower life on our own terms. It all started 4 years ago when we built a camper van and set out on a road trip all across Europe. 14 months on the road and all the way to Turkey and back, looking for a place.
I can't afford Ozempic. I don't know why you would ask me that. I was on it before, but I don't have it now. I can't afford it.
And a plan to build a homestead from nothing.
Your mama's Turrobiartes. Shut the fuck up, stupid fuck. It's not pickles and sausage, it's pickled sausage. Pickled weenies.
And start over again. And even though we disappeared for a while, we never stopped dreaming. Somewhere along the way,
Good evening.
we found something new.
How are you?
Changed everything again. This is the story of where we are now and the new journey we're about to start.
I don't hate anybody.
We are currently on our way to Marci's parents' land, which is in the middle of the
I'm good.
And we go every single year. We do a little family gathering. We have his brother and sister.
Thank you, Bingo.
It's very precious to us, I think. We set time aside with our holidays.
I'm good, Sam. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while.
Days all together, so that's what we're doing right now.
It's been a long time since I've seen you. I don't drink. I smoke weed, medical marijuana. Oklahoma's a medical state. Oh no! I hope everything's going okay. I hope you're feeling okay. Yes, it is, Smith. Oh my gosh. Blunt. No, I don't have any right now.
After spending the first night catching up and celebrating with the family,
No, I get it.
to take on the first
That's cool.
project. We made our way to get some supplies at a local hardware store. Did some window shopping.
I'm glad you're getting there.
And then made our way
That's
back.
cool.
What we're doing today is we are starting a project on building a platform inside of the pickup truck for two reasons. One, I want to be able to store tools and anything.
I hate mosquitoes too.
With me on the road. Two, I want to build a platform that you'll be able to sleep on, essentially. And the basis of this whole operation is 2 hours V-board, 17 mil. I got them cut to size.
Yeah, me too. Texas is dumb as fuck, man. You get a felony there for 1 gram. It's dumb as fuck. It doesn't matter what you have, you'll get a felony. So Texas, you won't be seeing me. I only smoke gas too. They took deli style away from us though, and I don't like buying bud unless I can feel it. Or unless I can see it. My internet does not suck, actually.
It got pretty dark last night as I was doing this with my brother. But this is the progress. We pretty much got most of the board cut. Now I need to put a support piece there. Support piece there. I decided the far left and far right pieces, they're going to be permanent because there's not much storage there because of the wheel arches. But these two here won't be.
I'm just watching vlogs of people redoing houses and stuff.
But I want to make sure, we can fit all the material back in a pickup truck and we're ready to travel. Now that that's built, it's time for the next stage of the journey. Let's go.
Texas hasn't decriminalized it. If you have anything in Texas, you're fucked. But people still doing it in Texas. You can still get life for it in Texas. Which is so stupid because every other state in the United States is going towards legalization. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
consider to feel like home.
I can't see without my glasses. Why would I wear them if they weren't needed?
I've been so excited for the past hour, getting closer and closer.
I have Sjogren's syndrome. That's an autoimmune disease.
Why is all that there?
My teeth kept breaking and hurting me, so I told them to take them out.
Somebody growing something here. Oh my god, this is so overgrown.
I'd rather deal without pain
Oh my god.
than going through pain.
What the hell? That was like taller than me.
I only had 15 left when they pulled the rest of them out. All of them. No teeth. Like this. How else would I chew? Thank you, Mama. I'm getting dentures this week. I don't eat any chips. I don't eat anything crunchy or hard.
Here's our new project.
I get my dentures this
We
week.
bought this old 100-year-old house.
I have autoimmune disease.
Portuguese houses are built in, so
I have Sjogren's syndrome.
our Portuguese dream. But more importantly, it's got about 1 hectare of land. So
That's only one of my autoimmune diseases that I have.
which is great. The house has a new roof, it has new windows. There's still a lot to do, as you're going to see in a second. But we fell in love with this area.
Thank you.
We fell in love with how big the land is, how
Do I look like I give a fuck?
one of the most
Just because I'm fat doesn't mean I eat a ton of food.
Had dreams of having a homestead in Portugal, and those dreams
Like, that's really disrespectful.
they've been crushed a little bit. And if you've watched the previous video, you know that I've been diagnosed with
I was born without a thyroid, if you even know what that means. Thyroids make metabolism. If you don't have metabolism, you're kind of fucked.
hence why we started
No, I don't need any more mods, thank you.
researching and answering our own questions as to what can we do instead. Where can we do our farming instead of Portugal? Is Portugal still the right idea? Can I manage to live in Portugal with MS, because MS and heat don't really go well together, and Portugal is well known for extreme weather conditions. So we started looking into Poland. Our
3 months without teeth?
actually started
3, 4 months without
looking
teeth, something.
more and more
Since June, I think.
we researched more into it, and I think
Was it
that
May or June?
at one
I can't
point it's
remember.
actually right. It feels good to be in your home country, to be fair. We've never thought that this will be an option for us. Here we are. We've lived in Poland for a year now. And
But I've been dealing with this autoimmune disease my whole life, basically. I got diagnosed at 23 with rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, Sjogren's syndrome, bipolar anxiety, and now recently this past few years I have been diagnosed with lupus and gout.
new power bank
I'll be 39 September 6th.
to the guys who
Bye, Smith.
kindly sent us to review and keep, which really helps us as we are
Good, how are you?
from our mobile workshop. We've used All Power's equipment previously. They were the first sponsor on our channel. As the first product, they sent us the tiny battery that they had, one of the first products.
If people can't love me without my teeth, then they can't love me with my teeth. You know what I mean? Like, love me the way I am. Doesn't matter if I have dentures or not.
Somewhere here on the screen. But what's really cool and important about this is that you can
Pink and blue.
looking multiple of these together.
Yeah, usually when you have that, it goes along with... Usually when you have lupus, you have everything else.
We've got this as part of our pickup setup, is because it helps us on the road. And one thing that it helps us with when getting here is you know,
Unfortunately, those autoimmune diseases usually come together.
get their whole power bank out, plug in our electric strimmer,
No,
trim all this stinking metal out
no
of the way.
pain,
Our
not
strimmer
really.
is 500 watts.
In my jaws, I get
It's
pain,
rated for
but in
2.5 with
my gums, they get really
great for any
uh.
high power tools. We haven't been posting for a while.
Sometimes they
You
hurt,
guys have still reached out to us.
but not as bad as when I had teeth.
They kind of helped us.
You have Hashimoto's. I haven't been tested for Hashimoto's yet, but
Appreciate the guys at Whole Powers. If you
I've got to
you're
go
gonna
to
get
the
a
doctor
discount.
again, and we've got to run some more
Get on
tests.
that. And as I'm doing this, let me just show you around the setup that I've currently got going on.
There's a fucking laundry list of health problems that I have already.
What I've got right now is I've got this setup at the back of the pickup truck, and it's charging the drone. I think I bought this about 10 years ago, or 12 years ago. And I've also got these batteries.
Yeah, it does suck, man. And I'm pretty sure I'm gluten intolerant.
There we go, and that's, you know, this kind of lives, this drone lives in there. And then we've got some other pieces of
No, they weren't.
the strimmer.
They were 7K.
What we've also got going on at the same time, I've set the solar panel in front of the pickup truck. As you can see, there's 4 outputs.
I got to keep my teeth. If I can find them, I'll show you them.
DC output, which is like a cigarette lighter. There's another DC output here.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, that's quite helpful.
I was born without a thyroid.
My laptop usually
I have hypothyroidism,
USB ports as well.
but I've never been tested for Hashimoto's.
Together. You can also charge it using
Like I
normal
said.
mains electricity. And this draws about 1,000 watts as it's charging, so it's full in about 2.5 hours.
We got here yesterday, and as soon as we arrived, we have noticed that the nettle is so overgrown. It's about 2 meters tall, taller than me.
Yeah, rheumatoid arthritis, too. It sucks. I have it as well.
Go into the house and start
My
cleaning
fingers are already curving in.
through these nettles.
Actually, you can have Hashimoto's without having your thyroid in.
I am very much out of breath because it's just so hot today. However, this is what we are working with. It needs cleaning.
I don't know where I put them. They're somewhere around here. They're in a baggie somewhere.
The weed.
Oh, that's crazy. I hope she gets better.
I've really created so much dust in here. And I'm really, really hot. But the window is now open. My next task is cleaning this wooden table that's already been here.
Can't be any worse than all of the other autoimmune diseases that I already have.
Then we had to put the tent up so that when we are sleeping, we are not breathing all the dirt and dust into our lungs. It's very dusty and dirty inside, but the tent is a massive relief to have.
You're funny, Jay.
Like I said, we bought this a few months ago, and because we live about 7-8 hours away from
Good evening, how are you?
the only real progress we were able to make was quite essential actually. What we were able to do is create a architectural project for the building. We were able
I'm good, thank you for
to
asking.
visualize the whole space and figure out what do we do with this house in terms of, you know, the room sizes,
Yeah,
layout.
no.
It's quite a small house, but, you know, our dream was to have a small house and a big piece of land. So we've been prioritising renovating this with a potential view of extending it in the future. You know, we'd also love to have a workshop somewhere there. What we're going to do in the upcoming videos is show you around show you what the plan is, show you what the vision is, and we're really excited to start this new project. We live, we learn, we pivot.
What is the but about? Yeah, but what do you mean? I have to deal with that too a lot.
Along the way. So we're hoping you're gonna stay with us. You're gonna follow this new journey that we're on. Let us know in the comments what you've been up to in the last 2 years.
I have to take medicine in order to keep me alive.
If you're new to our channel, welcome.
I'm supposed to have some medicine, but it costs $2,700 a month, and it's a shot. It does sometimes.
In our family, there's only one person.
Chronic pain really sucks ass, especially when you can't afford to go to your pain management doctor.
3 years ago, we bought an Alaskan homestead that had been abandoned.
One reason I've gone downhill the past few months too is because I have not had anything to help me with pain.
We took a gamble and offered just $40,000, half the asking price, and they accepted.
Like, it's so hard to just move around with all my chronic pain. Barely being able to walk because of the pain.
The first step was a total reset.
Exactly.
We took the land back to a blank slate, which meant tearing down structures that were beyond saving and tackling piles of debris that had been sitting for decades. We have filled up multiple dump
Well, for
trailers,
adults, it don't
building
pay
massive
much.
undertakings. But every load we hauled away brought us one step closer to a fresh start. Once the mess was gone, we had to focus on the basics. Living off-grid here meant we had to figure out our own power and water right away. We got the solar array up and
I
running
hate
and
when people
sorted
come
out
on here and just tell me to exercise. It's not just that easy. It's not easy just to go get on a fucking treadmill.
We also knew we wanted chickens right away, but with several feet of snow still on the ground, building something brand new was not an option. So we decided to put the old cabin to use.
I used to walk a treadmill before I got ill.
Already here for something productive.
Hell, I lost over 100 and something pounds before. In my 20s, I did it. I'm in my late 30s, almost 40s now, and I've got a lot going on, and I'm not just gonna listen to people tell me, all you gotta do is freaking...
As soon as the snow cleared and the ground finally...
No, actually, that's not true. It's harder to get disability than what you think.
That's fun, finally. Through all that ice.
We spent days scraping off the root mat just to get the ground graded. Then we drilled our first hole with a 19 to keep the moose out.
Am I single?
Heavy work in a short window of time, but we managed to get our very first Alaskan.
Am I single? No. I am single, but I'm not looking. I'm single, but I'm not looking.
After we got the garden in, it was time to tackle a project we've been putting off, but was becoming pretty hard to ignore. Living in an RV where you build a homestead has its limits, and building a proper outhouse became a top priority.
Didn't scare me. Sugar. Sugar. Oh, damn it, she just ran off. Honestly, I don't want to put that burden on anybody. Men can't handle women that are chronically ill. I said what I said. My husband couldn't handle it. He went to someone else and she ended up getting cancer and having strokes. Now she's in a wheelchair and he has to take care of her. I ain't worried about anybody finding me, honestly. I'm good with being friends with people. I honestly Yeah, karma did catch up with him. But he still tries to hit me up all the time. He sends me text messages every day. Am I getting that pussy today? No, fuck no, you're not. Sugar! Nah, I don't need those either. Dude, I went without sex for 4 years. I don't fucking need it. Sugar! Chica! No, I just was very, very, very sick before I knew what was going on. I've been married since okay, I had a boyfriend when I was 15, broke up with him. Right away, like, not even a few weeks later, I got with Andrea's dad. Married him at 17. Had Andrea a few months later. I turned 18. I was with him until 2008 when we went to Mexico. He went back. Then in 2008, I came back from Mexico from living there for 3 months. Came back, got with my second husband, and was with him for 14 years. I basically, yeah, I don't need it. Well, my ex-husband was talking to people online, and he said it was his aunt, and he brought her to my house. While I was sick, he brought her to my house, moved her in, and I found out they were having an affair. And then I came home from my grandma's after trying to get better, because I was really sick and I needed to be somewhere, and my grandma's an RN, and I had to be taken care of, and my husband wasn't doing it. So until I figured out what was actually wrong with me and got the proper meds, I was staying at my grandmother's house, and then I went home, and they were there together. And then come to find out, I told him either he stays with me and he makes her leave, and he followed her. You're 28. I'm almost 40. We're not in the same category. Sorry, Lauren. I mean, I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but I don't need it. After I figured out what was going on with me, I started getting a little bit better, but I was off work for 10 years. 10 years. I was so sick I could not work. I tried to go back to work. I worked a little over a year, and I got really bad sick again. And then we found out it was lupus and gout on top of everything else. I don't have I don't know if I have sleep apnea. Yes, I've been with a few black men. Black men just want to play in your face. They fuck you and leave you. They don't want a relationship. Everyone I've ever talked to or sent me a message said, "Can you suck that dick?" I ain't sucking your dick for shit. Can you eat that pussy? Sugar! Come on, sugar. Come on. Men are a different story. Men will have sex until they're like 80 years, until they got one foot in the grave, honey. Men don't give a fuck. Men will keep having sex even if they have erectile dysfunction. They're still going to try and get what they can get. My husband is 50. My ex-husband is 52, 53, and he still wants to eat this. I just don't want it. I don't know, but that sounds kind of racist, so I'm going to delete it. I have dogs. Yeah, well, that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm not anything. I will never be your type then. Come on, chica. Come on. They just want to sit outside and lay down. I don't even know where Sugar ran off to. Sugar! Sugar! Sugar's my dog's name, you stupid fuck. I can't remember the last time I had it. I don't have diabetes. You're a violation. You said I've been aborted. Yeah, it was. I thought it was funny. Well, I'm sure he would, but I ain't giving in to him. I don't have any kids. My kids are grown. There's no kids living with me. Carson, you're a dumb fuck. I don't have any kids in my belly, stupid. I'm not pregnant. I had a hysterectomy. I don't have sex. I'm celibate. My kid is grown. I don't. I take care of myself. I'm not upset. You're just dumb as fuck. No, actually, it's not. Thank you. What made you fall in love with a sinner like me? With you I never know what tomorrow might bring. Bring you to tears when I know it's gotta say. When you beg me to stay, telling me to leave. It's ridiculous how much of these people think that they're actually funny and they're not. Thank you. Thank you. But I have too many mods as it is. I'm fine. When you beg me to stay after telling me to leave. Why would you ask me that? No, actually. I've lost a lot of weight. When I was actually able to get around good, I lost a lot of weight. When I was on Ozempic, I lost a lot of weight. But as soon as you go off of that medicine, you gain the weight back. And I can't afford to get on that medicine again. I don't know why it butt hurts everybody that I'm fat. I'm not you, you're not me, I'm not your family, I'm not none of that shit. Just because I'm fat don't mean I'm not a good person. Just because I'm fat don't mean shit. I have to say, I don't like that kind of compliment, kind of message. You beg me to stay after telling me to leave. Hi, Sunshine, how are you? Did Sam leave? Beg me to stay after telling me to leave. I don't have a bad attitude. When you come in here and start asking questions like that, it's going to make me feel some type of way. Why would you ask a woman if she's been big all her life? Why would you ask a woman if she's fat? Why would you tell a woman she's fat? If you don't like the way the woman looks, don't say shit. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. I guess your mom never taught you that. You asked me if I've been big all my life, or how long I've been big. That's the same shit. Thank you. I'm not gonna lose weight because you're telling me to lose weight, stupid shit. It's stupid. It's not even gonna work. You don't help people by telling them they're fat and what to do. You help by telling people nice things, you know, give them confidence. Don't just tell them you need to go to the gym. Some of these motherfuckers that come on here talking about me are uglier than fuck, and definitely not my type. It's not better, to be honest, sometimes, actually. If you're going to be rude, it's not nice to be rude. I'm good, how are you? When you beg me to stay after telling me to leave. Yeah, I'm not interested. Yeah, we should encourage each other. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Hi. Why do I need to go to bed? Do I wear socks most of the time? No. Do I wear shoes most of the time? No. I'm not sleepy though. Yes, I'm from the South. I'm from Oklahoma. Baby, stay at the time. I don't. I'm from the country and I like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody calls you friend. They don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes, come on in. Well, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way. 6 inches ain't enough for me, honey. Oh, okay. The funny thing about Mexicans, though, they start out like this and they get like this. They grow. Beg me to stay after telling me to leave. I've been married to 2 Mexicans. I had my first boyfriend was a Mexican. He took my V card. That was at 15. Yeah, I make really good food. I don't smoke cigarettes. Never have, never will. Never even tried them. Yep, just medical cannabis, that's it. No, not married for papers. My husband had his papers before he even came to the U.S. And my second husband was born in California. And you begged me to stay after telling me to leave. Yes, I've had Granddaddy Purple. Granddaddy Perp. I've had Granddaddy Perp. Begged me to stay after telling me to leave. Ow, I think I just cut my foot. Ow. Actually, no. Growing up, we had beans, rice. We'd have different kind of soups. We'd have cookouts. Burritos, I didn't really start eating until recently. I never was a big fan of burritos until now, but I did used to. I love tacos, but yeah. Yes, I love cooking. Cooking is my passion. I can't wait until I get my tiny house with my kitchen in it. Hello. Yeah, I'm getting a tiny house. 16 by 40. 16 by 40 tiny house. I want to go to culinary school too, but you have to have a GED. And I don't have a GED or a high school diploma. I quit school when I had my daughter. Or what expensive? Oh, tiny houses? It depends. It just depends. You want me to show you some? Like what I want to look at? Let me show you what they look like. Yeah, they are. That's a finished one though. I don't want any lofts, but I like this one too. No, it's not. It's a tiny home. Because it's the perfect size for me. Tell me this ain't over yet. The last call. In my house, yeah, but my daughter's building a house right next to me on the same property. No way, man. It was really true. What happened to her? Yeah, I'm staying in Oklahoma. Yeah, I used to watch that show too. But I don't live anywhere near Oklahoma City. I live in a small town, so not really. We have a lot of tornadoes here. Well, I was born without a thyroid, which means virtually no metabolism, so I gain weight easy. It doesn't matter what I eat or what I drink, I'm gonna get fat. Without a thyroid, I need medical intervention in order to lose weight. Unfortunately, my insurance will not pay for those medicines. Yeah, they are. Unfortunately, sometimes the pain is unbearable. Well, because I have adults, I have the adult part of the insurance that you get from the state, and they only cover certain things. If I was under 18, they would cover everything. But I don't get my disability yet, so I don't have the regular insurance, Medicaid, or whatever it's called, in order to get it. And it's getting a lot harder to get on disability with the way things are going with Social Security. Yeah. I have to get a new attorney though, so. No. How am I supposed to afford tornado insurance? if I can't afford my pain medicine, then how am I going to pay for insurance like that? Do I drive? Sometimes. Blood in, blood out. It's 12:05. Hello, Jose. How are you? I don't really use my Instagram. Why are you calling me Mima? I'm not no fucking grandma. So just call me Mama. I don't need to be called Mima. I'm good. How are you?
See you guys commenting. You guys have been so good at commenting, like letting me know your thoughts, letting me know how things are going, and chit-chatting it up with me on everything.
I don't know. I'm trying to find something.
As much, and I'm missing you. I'm missing all of your comments. Don't be a silent viewer. Share everything.
Hello.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maggie Rose, and we need to talk about some drama. Get ready, because things are about to get interesting. Welcome to Drama Maggie Rose.
It's me, Mario. Hi, how are you doing? You're from Illinois?
Do you have my shoes? He goes, no. Tell me some shoes on. You know some people stand like
Hi.
stand like this. So tell me put some on and tell me the sandals. Ready? Tell me these skate with pigeon toe. And I said, no man, you gotta call your friend. You gotta get those chocolate bags. You don't look right, man. This is not okay. No, it's not okay. Like, I don't mind if you break, it's fine. But your pigeon toe now.
No, hazel eyes are actually pretty common.
He started stalking me online. So I got a restraint order.
Yeah, my eyes change.
After that, he was like, give me a chance. And I was like, no, I'm gonna file charges. Well,
That's cool, Jay.
right. So he went to a live bail bond. He got him off. Anyway, but wouldn't cut it. I wasn't getting on the carpet. And, you know, it went from there. I like when somebody's talking to me online.
Yeah, mine change colors. Mine go from green, they go brown, they go like
Now, where the other girl?
a little bit of both.
I don't want to brag. But in 1 month's time, I won over $25,000. Last night was over $4,000.
I live with myself.
Damn. Damn. I go into the bank. These people are like, what the fuck are you doing? But that was the thing. When I said things like, yeah, bro, you don't love me? I play better than you. I play better than you.
Yep, twice.
Not that game.
And I don't want to get married again.
I am not used to this. Oh my god. I am shocked.
No.
And then he took me out all weekend. And then he took me out today. Yeah, it's a nice guy. Something I actually want. Not what you want for me, but I actually want it very much.
I've been single for the better part of 10 years now.
This is it. No, I mean this. I'm not open. That's what I'm asking. It was. It was nice.
Hey, Risa, how are you?
You did good on the gift. Yes. I thought you weren't going to give me a gift. I thought you were just going to take me out to drink and eat. No, I thought that.
I'm good. How are you?
I don't know. That's what a lot of people do. They think taking you out is a big deal. Yeah, he had fun shopping. He was flirting with me.
My ears, my tongue.
You were
I took
flirting
my
with
tongue
what?
ring out though, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Me too,
Those
Risa.
black women, he really goes for 'em.
I had my eyebrow
I
pierced
want
at
the
one
best or
time.
I want nothing. If you're not the best, I want nothing. I have a question. So, somebody just asked me a question that's pretty common at what. So this person said, did he describe you as mean
Nope.
or spicy?
Never.
What would you describe me as?
See, I've never liked white men either. Caucasian men just aren't it for me. I'm not racist or prejudiced or anything. I just don't prefer Caucasian men. I think I have 7. 6 or 7.
Start it. I'll finish it.
All over. Yeah.
He's competitive. Shayla, and I don't give a shit.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds
That bothers you,
gross.
girl? I don't give 2 shits what you think about me or my man.
No, they're all different artists.
My opinion will never come from
All
my
mine are homemade except for
real
one.
life experience. I know him in real life. I know people in real life. Real life. You're not real life, I don't give a fuck. Real life. The internet is for whatever. Real life. You're not with it? I don't care. Yeah. She's coming to safe. Somebody commented a while ago, oh, you steal out of his safe. Have I ever stolen from you? My wallet's open and you have a key to my house. You don't need to steal. I certainly
Right now, that Mexican OT.
don't. I don't need men for shit. I pay my own bills. I don't need a man for shit. But loyalty and love. You can be loyal and love me, great. Not, I'll still pay my bills and keep it moving, babe.
Yeah, me too.
And whatever you want to do in your free time, tell me. Whatever you do when I'm not around, that's for you to do. Did I steal your heart? He said yes.
With everything in my body that's going on, I always feel completely worn out. But I still try to do stuff.
Let me shake it off. Let me shake that off. Yeah, you're making me mad. Let me certainly won't apologize.
Probably tearing down some buildings.
You got a rude like I thought about me and you got a whole surprise.
I'm just going through a rough patch right now.
You know her. Yeah, I know her. The fuck is your issue? You're done?
I'm trying to figure out what kind of content I want to make.
I'm so happy for you, babe. Oh my god. Yeah, when I was thinking of my birthday, I was thinking,
Yeah, I'm really trying to get home.
oh, God, I'm sweating at the brow. I'm so, I always sweat when I'm happy. Like, I get the hockey sweat. It's called angry answers, and they come out, and I don't know.
It's okay, Risa. Thank you, though. Home is where the heart is. So my daughter's property that used to be my mom's property that I grew up on.
61 dived in the pool and he liked stuff. I don't even know.
Thank you, Jonathan.
He dove in. You heard him say he dove. D-O-V, not even T-I-V. Dove in out. 10 quarters up.
I'm trying to get a down payment for my tiny home. We have to clean off some buildings. We have to demolition some buildings. I do have a camper, but I'm not going to live in it forever. A camper is not meant to stay in forever. Campers are meant for camping, not for living in. I've been in it for 2 years almost. I can't travel. I don't have a truck to pull my trailer. And no money to travel.
What'd you say? I made what you made in a year and a month.
Right, Risa?
What you made in a year and a fucking month. It's just, you hate me. I would hate you.
Why don't you try a salad wavy gravy? Nobody asked you.
You made that in a month? You're telling me that you made $25 in a month?
Hi, Soraya.
Kiki, I made over 30,000 in the month of July. Kiki, I walked home with over 30,000 in the month of July. Let's not even talk about the month of August. In August, I'm already at 7,000. You're telling me you made 7,000 at this day in August in your life? Your little ass job, your little ass life, you made 7,000 by the 10th of August? Maddie, I would have to wonder if I got...
No, I don't like seafood. I like catfish, but I don't like seafood. I don't like shrimp. I don't like crab. I don't like lobster. I don't like none of that.
I take care of my kids and my mother. I think I pay next month $25 or something.
you, Tony?
Because I don't report fucking nobody. So I get my earnings, I have them take taxes, and then I take my money home into the bank. I put my money in the bank. The bank pulls it.
I've heard of it, but I'm not interested in it.
Tommy, I can't even hear.
My favorite drink?
Fucking
Pepsi.
job where I make over 5K a month. Haven't
Sparkle, everybody goes on everybody's channel on
$9
YouTube.
in my account. I told you I have 3 children. You go, it'll be okay. How? What if my people would have come after you and got you fired? I wouldn't have fucking sat
I'm
here
good.
and said, don't worry about it. It'll be okay. You're talking to me like life isn't life. I left a fucking job and you're not doing shit. And you're lying to me on top of it. It's not omitting. We're not in court. You are lying.
I like Dr. Pepper too. Dr. Pepper, vanilla Dr. Pepper.
So I can respect you, because I promise you, I will walk up that fucking. So say it. You have one chance.
I'm good. How are you?
You stopped after the blowjob. So here, stop. But stop and listen. Why the fuck would you need a woman of my caliber, a woman of my wit?
I don't know who you are, outlaw.
A woman that told you that the internet dogged her the fuck out and have me go and sit and have drinks and play pool and listen to her talk about her disabled fucking child and praise her. She just, when was it that she sucked your dick? Be honest, because I promise you I'm going to find out. Say it. You're a fucking dog. You're a fucking dog. You put me in that car. Then when they said, how's your daughters? You look at me and you go, oh. Your daughters are fucking whatever they are.
Thank you, Katie.
How dare you act like, oh, I can't.
Me either, Risa.
You don't know how to control your daughters. Your daughters are brand new. They want whatever money. I've never seen a safe, and I'm wondering if there even is. A man, I promise you, Tommy, a man.
I don't like the blackberry Dr. Pepper.
All my shit right now. I had a man I never met in person. He knew over 5 grand in 2 months. You give me nothing. I wanted money. You know what I lost knowing you? My fucking job. What have you given me? Nothing. Because of your bitch ass daughters. Because you brought gossip. I fucking fed you, bitch. I fed into it. And what did you say? You wanted me to listen. I'm on this dog. A random bitch saying, do you think 30K a month is a lot? An average person
No, I will not say that.
Dumbass. A doctor won't even bring home 30K. Wow. So I went 30K and that's not a lot? You fucking idiot. You show me somebody in real life that brings home 30K a month. You get 10K a month, you are fucking tripping. You don't make 10K a month as a random person. And if you do, I want to know why the fuck you're watching me. I'll be honest.
Me too. I can't have alcohol with my meds.
This month, every month, I wouldn't give a fuck about a bitch on the fucking internet. I wouldn't give a fuck about a streamer. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Every time I work at the property is exercise. Every time I go to the store and walk around is exercise. Every time I go to the mall, there's exercise. I don't know what kind of exercise you think I'm supposed to do, but I do exercise in my own way that I can exercise. No, I don't get on big machines and I don't walk on a treadmill. I just go walk with my daughter.
90% of my audience comes from India. You tell me what they're making in India.
I do what I can do.
They're here for the tits and the shits, ho.
No, I do what I can do. I go until I have to stop. I will push myself too far sometimes. Good.
You don't make shit, and I've never known a bitch named Ann that made money. And what? And when? And then? And how and where? And why? The fuck? And any living? I don't fucking think so. Well, 2,500.
I'm not going for no walk for no 2 fucking hours a day. I can barely
That's why most people don't like
freaking walk through Walmart without using a chair right now. My legs will not let me walk for no fucking 2 hours.
I won't give them the money. And I never will. Go
You're
earn
trying
it.
to kill me, aren't you?
Go earn it.
My legs don't work like that.
You will hit. And then give me half. Cause you owe me, bitch. You owe me, bitch. Not me. Not me, no. Never be me. Never be me. Sorry. I don't care if you're my child, you're my relative, you're my whatever. If I come home with money, you're not entitled to it. How about you go get your damn self and then cut me off top?
You're gross.
Even Benny knows. You earn it? Why would I cut your money? What did you do? Nice. You should give that to me. Especially your grown children. You should give me that.
Thank you.
Because I'm grown and I need your help. You should hand me $5,000 or $10,000 as a young adult, and I'm gonna do good with it. Call your daddy. Call your fucking daddy. Call your daddy who doesn't have to pay child support. He now has $1,100 of money that he doesn't have to give to you. Call your bitch ass daddy that never raised you. Call your daddy. He got the paperwork like I did.
I'm not being negative, but I'm not going to sit here and let people like you be negative towards me,
Call your daddy.
okay?
Your daddy is
I'm simply speaking the truth.
you're abused.
I walk as much as I can.
You're getting
I
kicked
push
out.
myself even further than I'm supposed to. And then I end up to where I can't do anything for several days, or I end up in a hospital. So I try not to push myself as hard as other people.
Let's see how much he gives you.
So, I mean, if you don't like it and you don't like my personality, you don't like who I am, I can't help that.
Let me know.
I can't help it for people that don't understand autoimmune and chronic illness,
Friends told me last night,
chronic pain.
I need 3 sides to the story.
I do go swimming. If you look back at some of my videos, you can see the water that I got in.
I need the 3 sides to the story because I've been believing what you've been telling me for over 2 decades. I feel like I need it too. I might need it too. Don't get mad. I might need it too. I was like, Jesus, I'm sorry, I was kind of late. Hey.
Thank you, Sophia.
Wow, that dog hates me, huh? I'm abusive. I'm abusive. A dog come up and lick you in the mouth It's abusive. That's wild. What happened in your back with Tony? Tommy, nothing. My back is fine. He'd be breaking my back out though. If he hits it from the back. So he'd be cracking it. We call that cracking it. So he's cracked my back. He probably will. He will tonight? Yeah, he probably will. So he said yes. So we'll be in there. He'll be from the back. He'll be just cracking my shit, right? Just really giving it to me. He'll be back at night crash. He has a couple fingers in the womb. You know, whatever it is. Stop thinking people are who they are. I literally got catfished. I don't think you guys realize that. I was talking to somebody who was not who they were. Then I got on FaceTime and I met them. And I should have trusted my gut and not have talked to her again. But something in me said, don't be mean to the ugly one. Don't cut her off because she's ugly and she looks like she does hard drugs. Don't cut her off because she looks like she has no fucking teeth. Don't cut her off because she looks like she does meth or fentanyl mix.
Happy Monday to you too.
And last year I learned that when somebody tells you they're so sober, I don't drink and I don't smoke and I don't do anything, but everybody around me does.
Yeah, I have my card. I'm a medical patient.
The other
I'm a
boyfriend,
medical cannabis patient in Oklahoma.
the next guy, your family members all do fentanyl,
No, I would not go skydiving with
but
you.
you don't. And yet you look like you do. I think I should listen to my gut and say, you probably do. My bad. Laced more than 553 people I had to unblock. 553 people. 553 people in a 30-month span. Do you know how that affects me as a business?
Nope. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I'll see y'all in the morning. My phone's going dead, so I'm gonna go try and get some Z's. Zahad Ali, don't be coming on here asking for donations. Make your own page if you want to make some donations. Hi, Tracy. Much love. Y'all have a good night. Peace, love, and all of the above, guys. Love every one of y'all. Thank you for coming and chilling with me for a little while. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. That way you know when I'm going live. And let me know what you'd like to see. And I'll give y'all an update on the property tomorrow. See y'all later. Bye, guys.